Have you ever felt like your mind is moving too fast for the world around you? Like you're always searching for something, but you're not sure what. Maybe you've been told you're too restless, too curious, too easily distracted. But what if I told you that these are not weaknesses? What if your quick mind and shifting heart are actually divine gifts? Gifts that, when understood, can help you attract everything you desire. Love, success, freedom. Because here's the shocking truth: Gemini is not just the sign of the twins. It's the sign of limitless potential. In today's video, we're going deep into your soul. We'll unlock 18 powerful insights, words that God and the universe specifically gave to Gemini souls. Not just traits, but keys, psychological truths, spiritual codes, tools that can help you connect with yourself and with the world in ways you never imagined. And trust me, you'll want to stay until the very end. Because the last insight? It could change the way you see your entire life. So, if you're ready to discover your hidden power, take a deep breath. Get comfortable. And if this sounds like the journey you need, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Your Gemini story starts right now. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like your thoughts move faster than everyone else's? Like your mind jumps from idea to idea, connection to connection, while others seem stuck in slow motion? Maybe you've questioned if that's a problem. Maybe people around you told you to slow down, to focus on one thing. And maybe, just maybe, you started believing them. But here's what no one tells you. That racing mind? That constant shift between thoughts and emotions? It's not a flaw. It's not something broken inside you. It's a sacred gift. One that, if you understand, will change everything about how you live and love. Gemini is known as the sign of duality. Two sides, two perspectives, two ways of thinking. But what if I told you, it's not really about two? It's about infinite possibilities. Your mind isn't split. It's flexible, adaptive, agile, like air itself. You shift because you're designed to shift. Imagine trying to hold the wind in your hands. That's your mind. Free, moving, exploring. And this mental agility is your first superpower. It allows you to solve problems others can't. It helps you learn faster, adapt quicker, and respond to life's challenges like a dancer flowing with the music. You don't get stuck in one way of thinking. And that means opportunities that pass others by come directly to you. But here's the key: you have to trust it. Stop fighting your mind. Stop labeling your curiosity as distraction. It's guidance. And when you embrace it, you step into your true potential. Now, let's talk about that restless feeling you carry. The one that keeps you moving, searching, wanting more. People might say you're impatient. But what's really happening inside you is something much deeper. Your soul is designed to evolve. That hunger for more is not greed. It's growth. Your curiosity is divine. Each time you feel restless, that's your higher self calling you forward, pushing you to explore, to question, to find new perspectives. Don't silence that voice. Feed it. Learn something new. Explore a topic that excites you. Meet people who challenge your thinking. Your intellectual restlessness is the reason your life can be rich, exciting, and full of discoveries. Think about it. Have you ever had a moment where a single question changed everything? That's not random. That's your curiosity working its magic. Embrace it. It's not a flaw. It's your compass. But what about your emotions? Gemini is often misunderstood here. People think you're emotionally shallow or inconsistent. But that's not the truth. What's really happening is emotional flexibility. Just like your thoughts shift, your emotions move too. And that's powerful. Because life isn't static. Feelings change. And being able to flow with those changes means you're not trapped in one emotional state. When sadness comes, you don't sink. When frustration rises, you don't stay stuck. You feel, you acknowledge, and you move forward. That is emotional intelligence in action. Think about your daily life. Have you ever noticed how easily you can shift the mood of a conversation? How you can feel something intensely, and then release it? That's not carelessness. It's wisdom. Let your emotions be like the sky. Clouds come and go. Sunshine appears and fades. But the sky itself is constant. Your heart is like that sky. Learn to trust the passing clouds without losing sight of your inner sky. This emotional flexibility will protect your peace and help you adapt through life's storms. And now, one of the most important shifts in your journey, how you see change itself. For many people, change feels threatening. They resist it, avoid it, fear it. But not you. You were born under an air sign for a reason. You are meant to move, to shift, to evolve. Change isn't something to fear, it's where you thrive. Each change in your life is a new chapter waiting for you to write. Instead of seeing change as an ending, see it as a door opening. Think back. Remember a time when something ended, a relationship, a job, an old version of yourself. Did something new not appear shortly after? That's your gift. You're designed to reinvent yourself. Again and again. Let go of the fear. Embrace the unknown. Because every time life redirects you, it's not punishment. It's realignment. So, when your mind races, let it lead you to discovery. When restlessness stirs, follow it toward growth. When your emotions shift, trust their wisdom. And when life changes, move with it. Not against it. You are not meant to be still. You are meant to flow. Let's go deeper now. Because understanding your inner world is just the beginning. Gemini energy shines brightest when it connects with others. Your curiosity doesn't stop at books or ideas. It reaches out to people, to stories, to conversations waiting to happen. That's why social curiosity isn't just something you have. It's something you need. Every time you feel drawn to ask someone a question, to listen to their story, that's not random. That's your soul seeking connection through understanding. Think about those moments when you meet someone new. Notice how your energy shifts. You lean in. You ask. You explore. For you, every person is like an unopened book. And every story they carry is another key to understanding life itself. Don't ignore that instinct. Let it lead you. Because every conversation you start, every connection you build, can transform your perspective in ways you never expected. And more than that, people feel it. They sense your genuine curiosity. That's what draws them closer. It's not small talk. It's soul talk. Your social curiosity is the bridge between your mind and the hearts of others. And once you're there, once you've opened that door, comes your real power. Communication. But not just speaking. Not just sharing thoughts. True communication is an exchange. A sacred meeting point. When you speak, speak with the intention to connect. Share your thoughts, yes. But also share your emotions. Your doubts. Your hopes. When you do this, something powerful happens. People don't just hear you. They feel you. That's how you build trust. That's how you inspire change. Have you ever watched someone's eyes light up when you say the exact words they needed to hear? That's not luck. That's your Gemini gift at work. Your voice has power. Not because it's perfect, but because it's honest. Let your communication become your healing tool. Whether it's with a friend late at night, a partner who needs understanding, or even strangers online, use your words to build bridges. Speak not just to be heard, but to make people feel less alone. When you do that, abundance flows. Opportunities appear. And relationships deepen in ways that feed your soul. But remember, communication isn't just about expressing. It's also about moving. Action is part of your nature. You're not here to just think or talk. You're here to live. That's why balancing your thoughts with action is essential. Too often, you get stuck in your mind. Overthinking. Analyzing. Planning. And days, weeks, even years can slip by while you're stuck between options. But Gemini, life rewards movement. You don't have to have everything figured out before taking the first step. You can think and act at the same time. Let each new experience teach you what your mind can't. Think of the times you hesitated. When fear of failure, or making the wrong choice, held you back. Now, imagine what could have changed if you'd just acted. Life is like that. It doesn't wait for certainty. It rewards courage. Let your thoughts guide your first step, but let your actions lead the way forward. Because it's in the doing, not the thinking, that your potential becomes reality. Each choice, each movement, opens doors your mind alone could never imagine. And when life gets heavy, when challenges weigh on you, remember another hidden tool in your Gemini soul. Your humor. Your lightheartedness. Your ability to laugh when others can't. This is not shallow. It's sacred. Humor is a survival tool. A way to heal without words. Think about moments when everything felt overwhelming. But then, someone said something funny. Or maybe you made a joke yourself. And suddenly, the heaviness lifted. That's not coincidence. It's emotional alchemy. Your wit and playful energy aren't just there to entertain. They're there to heal. To break tension. To remind people, and yourself, that life doesn't always have to be so serious. Use that gift, Gemini. Use humor to connect. To soften conflict. To bring joy into rooms heavy with silence. You can turn pain into lightness. That is not a small skill. It's a superpower. And perhaps, you've been using it without even realizing it. So, next time life feels too much, let yourself laugh. Not to avoid the problem, but to find strength through it. Let your smile become your silent answer to fear. Because sometimes, the most profound healing happens not through deep words, but through shared laughter. Now, we've explored 8 of your hidden powers so far. And each one has brought you closer to understanding your Gemini soul. But stay with me. Because the next 3 insights we're about to reveal are not just important. They're the most transformative, the most intimate, and for some, even the most controversial. Have you ever noticed how easily you switch between different roles in life? Maybe in the morning, you're a focused worker. By afternoon, you're the friend who listens deeply. And by evening, you're the creative dreamer, chasing a new idea. People around you might find this confusing. But you know, this isn't confusion. It's versatility. It's your ability to adapt not just your skills, but your entire presence to whatever life asks from you. This isn't pretending to be someone you're not. It's embracing the truth that you are many things at once. And that's not only okay. It's powerful. Your versatility is the reason you succeed where others hesitate. Think about it. In a world that changes constantly, who thrives? The person who stays rigid? Or the one who flows with change? You are that flow. Your flexibility opens doors others can't even see. When life shifts, you shift with it. And with every shift, you unlock new parts of yourself. The real question isn't whether you can adapt. It's whether you'll believe that your ability to do so is a strength. Let yourself step into different spaces. Try new roles. Wear different hats. You're not meant to follow one path. You're meant to explore them all. And while you explore, there's something else guiding you. Something deeper than curiosity. It's your inquisitive nature. But this isn't just asking surface-level questions. This is your drive to understand the why behind everything. Have you ever found yourself stuck on a thought, digging deeper long after everyone else moved on? That's not obsession. That's your investigative soul. You're not satisfied with answers that don't make sense to you. You need the truth. You crave depth. This is a rare gift. Because the world often settles for what's on the surface. But you look underneath. You question what others accept. And that questioning leads you to wisdom. Each time you challenge a belief, each time you ask why, you get closer to understanding the world and yourself. Don't suppress that instinct. Follow it. Let your questions be your teachers. And when people say, you think too much, smile. Because thinking deeply isn't overthinking. It's evolving. Every question you ask pulls you forward. Every answer you find opens the door to a better version of you. But don't forget, questions aren't only asked aloud. They're expressed through communication too. And here's where your natural gift shines brighter than most signs. Communication isn't just something you do. It's who you are. From your earliest memories, you felt that urge to share. To explain what you see. To express how you feel. And the more you speak, the clearer your world becomes. But communicating isn't always easy, is it? There are moments when people misunderstand you. Times when your words feel too much or too little. And in those moments, frustration rises. But here's something important. You're not here to speak perfectly. You're here to speak authentically. To express what's real for you. To tell your truth even when your voice shakes. When you share from that honest space, people listen. Not because your words are polished, but because your heart is open. Your ability to connect through words is sacred. Use it wisely. Speak when it matters. Listen when it's needed. And remember, sometimes silence is part of communication too. The pauses between your words hold just as much power. Let your conversations be bridges, not walls. Because every honest conversation you start becomes a step toward healing, either for yourself or for someone who needs to hear your voice. Now, let's talk about something that lives in the background of all your skills. Something that supports your versatility, your questions, your communication. It's your cleverness. Your sharp mind. Your quick ability to connect ideas that others miss. Maybe you've experienced moments where solutions just appeared in your mind. Or situations where your quick response saved you from trouble. That's not luck. That's your cleverness at work. You don't just see what's in front of you. You see what's possible. You read between the lines. Your mind is constantly solving puzzles. Finding shortcuts, discovering new ways to move forward. This cleverness is your secret tool. In conversations, it makes you charming. In challenges, it makes you resourceful. In life, it keeps you one step ahead. But here's where cleverness becomes truly powerful, when you use it not to outsmart others, but to help them. Solve their problems. Offer fresh perspectives. Become the friend who sees solutions where no one else can. Become the partner who turns obstacles into opportunities. Your cleverness isn't just for you. It's a light to guide others too. So as you move forward, remember this. Your versatility isn't indecision. It's freedom. Your inquisitive mind isn't overthinking. It's awakening. Your communication isn't just expression. It's connection. And your cleverness? It's your creative key to building the life you desire. But stay close, because what's coming next is even more profound. The final 3 insights aren't just skills to master. They are the deepest truths hidden inside your Gemini soul. And one of them might challenge everything you believe about yourself. Now, let's pause for a moment and talk about something many people misunderstand about you. It's your charm. Some think it's surface level. Just smiles and small talk. But you know, it's so much deeper than that. Your charm comes from your heart. From the way you make people feel when they're around you. Think about the last time someone said, "I feel better after talking to you." That's not random. It's your energy at work. Your ability to be fully present. To listen without judgment. To speak without trying to control. That's real charm. And it draws people in without effort. You're not trying to impress. You're creating safety. A space where others can relax and be themselves. And they're drawn to you because they feel seen. Valued. Understood. Don't underestimate this gift. Use it with intention. Let your natural warmth open doors you never thought possible. But while charm helps you connect, there's something even more powerful happening beneath the surface. It's your imagination. Gemini, your mind doesn't see the world as it is. It sees what it could be. Every dream. Every possibility. Every idea. It starts in your mind first. But here's the danger. So often, people tell you to be realistic. To stay practical. And slowly, you begin to doubt your visions. But listen closely, your imagination is not an escape. It's a blueprint. Your ideas aren't random daydreams. They're previews of your future. Every story you create. Every solution you visualize. Every wild dream that feels too big, it's your inner guidance pulling you forward. Let yourself dream. Not just at night. Dream when you wake up. Dream when you're scared. Dream when you feel stuck. Because your imagination is your map out of any challenge. Use it. Trust it. And let your dreams lead you. Now, dreaming alone isn't enough. Which is why we need to talk about something even more practical. Your resourcefulness. This might be one of the most underrated strengths you carry. People often see your lightness, your curiosity, your playfulness. But beneath all of that, you're strong. Strong in ways most people miss. Because when life gets tough, you don't give up. You get creative. When others wait for the perfect moment, the perfect conditions, the perfect plan, you work with what you have. And that is true resilience. Think about times you had no clear solution. No easy answer. And yet, you figured it out. You found a way. Not because you had everything, but because you used what was already in your hands. That's resourcefulness. It's not about having more. It's about seeing more. Seeing possibilities where others see limits. That mindset, that ability to act even when things feel uncertain, is what will carry you through every challenge. Remember, Gemini, you are never truly stuck. There's always another way forward. You just have to trust your own creative problem solving. And while you're solving problems, while you're building and creating and dreaming, remember this. Your energy, your dynamic nature, is your fuel. You weren't born to sit still. You weren't made to stay in one place, one idea, one version of yourself. You're meant to evolve. You're meant to move. Life is not a straight road for you. It's a spiral. A dance. A journey of constant change. And that's not something to fear. It's something to celebrate. Because being dynamic means you're always growing. Always learning. Always discovering new sides of yourself. You're not here to arrive at a final destination. You're here to enjoy the motion itself. But here's where it gets real. Sometimes, this constant change feels exhausting. You wonder if you're too scattered. If you should slow down. Settle down. And yes, rest is important. But don't confuse movement with chaos. Your movement is natural, healthy, necessary. So, next time you feel restless, ask yourself, what is life trying to show me? Where is life trying to move me? And follow that energy. Let your dynamic nature become your compass, not your burden. Because Gemini, when you embrace your need to change, when you honor your ability to adapt, when you trust your movement, you unlock your deepest potential. You stop fighting yourself, and you start flowing with life. Now, as we've journeyed through these insights, we've uncovered hidden parts of your soul. But the most powerful lessons are still waiting. Because in the final 3 truths, you'll discover not just what makes you magnetic, but what makes you truly free. And the last one might change everything you believe about who you are. Let's talk about something that might surprise you. It's your playfulness. Maybe you've seen it as something small, just a part of your personality. But what if I told you, it's actually one of your greatest strengths? Your playful nature is more than just fun. It's how you heal, how you survive, how you turn heavy moments into light. Life can be serious, yes. But you, Gemini, were given the gift of remembering that it doesn't always have to be. Think about the times you've made someone smile when they were down. Or the moments when you chose laughter instead of anger. That wasn't avoidance. That was wisdom. Playfulness is how you remind yourself and others that even in the middle of chaos, joy still exists. That even in uncertainty, life can still feel like an adventure. Let yourself laugh more. Not because you're ignoring problems, but because your laughter gives you the strength to face them. Approach life with that childlike wonder. Ask questions like you're discovering everything for the first time. Let your curiosity make life feel new again. In every situation, no matter how serious, your playful heart can find light. And that light is contagious. People need your energy more than you know. Let it shine. And now, we reach the final key. A truth that may seem simple, but for you, Gemini, it is everything. Optimism. Maybe life has made you doubt it. Maybe the setbacks, the betrayals, the disappointments, have made you question if believing in good things is worth it. But listen closely. Your optimism is not naive. It's not weakness. It's your power. Because every time life knocked you down, you stood back up. And do you know why? Because deep down, a voice inside you whispered, things can get better. That voice? That's optimism. It's hope. And it's what keeps you moving when everything else feels heavy. Optimism isn't ignoring reality. It's choosing to believe that no matter what's real right now, something better is still possible. When you hold on to that belief, you unlock doors others can't even see. You find solutions others miss. You create futures others gave up on. Let your optimistic heart guide you. Let it remind you that failure is never the end. That every challenge is temporary. That good things are still waiting for you. Your mind is fast. Your heart is curious. Your soul is restless. And all of that is perfect. You were born not to settle, but to discover. Not to accept limits, but to push beyond them. Your optimism is the fuel for that journey. Protect it. Nurture it. Let it carry you forward, even when the path feels unclear. Especially then. So, here we are. After all these truths, after every hidden insight we've uncovered together, there's one simple thing I want you to remember. You are not broken. You never were. Everything about you, your curiosity, your questions, your shifts, your dreams, it's all part of your design. You were created to think differently, to move differently, to feel and connect in ways others can't. And that's your strength. Trust your journey, Gemini. You're not here to fit into the world's expectations. You're here to create your own path. One question One connection. One dream at a time. If you felt something today, if any part of this message spoke to your heart, subscribe to the channel. Not because you have to, but because here, you'll always find a space where your soul feels seen. And if you know someone who needs this message, someone who's doubting their own light, share this video with them. Let's remind them too. More truths are waiting for you in the next videos. More stories. More lessons. More discoveries about who you are. So stay curious. Stay open. And most of all, stay you. I'll see you in the next journey.